I'm a scientist.
What's up, y'all? I am writing down my levels right now. Jeez, doesn't look good. 285. 281. 283. Below that we have 27950. What's up, Eric? I'm so sorry. How's it going? Kind of a weird open, to be honest. I don't know what to do with this open yet. I still think we need a trigger over here. I'm gonna set a lot of triggers for these flags that I was noting. Upside triggers. 16. Spot here. Nice. I'm just looking right now at the post-it note that I made. What's the word? Last night, the one with all the different candles. In order to write some alerts down of when a trade might be triggered. This is kind of weird. I don't want to trade that actually. And then potentially we might be able to trade snap to the downside. if we can get there. I think so if we fall to 40.8 and then get a bounce, I mean that's already the 4 EMA. That's a pretty sizable drop. It's already $3, $2. Can y'all hear me? Is the volume okay? Loud and clear, perfect. Space got whacked. These things have good setups until they just fade. Spot had a good look to it, but now it might just like make this little handle here. What's up, Michael? Alright, so we're back to this breakout again here. Below this, we'll have to exit. What little we had. This still looks like I can come down here. Like 106 area. I just don't think the structure is that good on this name. Like this area right here seems very magnetic, but the buyers were still holding it up here, if you can tell. But it looks to be like if we get back to 125, somewhere like 126, 125, it could be shortable actually. So maybe I'll look for that. It looks like not today, but maybe Tuesday. Tough. Not a lot of good setups right now. Still, even after a week of waiting, there's still no good setups, which is going to be frustrating, I think, for today. I went to the so I almost never do this because I make my own coffee. One sec. I never do this because I usually make my own coffee in the morning. Partly because it tastes fine, and I like it. Partly because it doesn't take too much time. But this one today, the one day that I decided to wake up a little bit early. I decided to wake up a little bit early and go to the coffee shop down the street. That, you know, in the afternoon, their coffee is pretty good. But obviously in the morning, they have different baristas. And when I I asked for oat milk in my latte, and also got a vanilla latte for my girlfriend. And immediately when you take, like, when you get that first sip, you immediately know whether they are a decent barista or not. And I just knew, just like right when I tasted it. And yeah, I'm kind of, it's people would like say, oh, maybe that's like coffee snob, and I would say yes, I am. I went to school in Oregon, which is coffee snob capital of the world. all these like young hip cities with local roasteries or whatever. So I just expect when I pay $6 for a coffee for it to be the milk to be not burnt. But it was sad, so now I have a latte sitting here that I'm not sure if I can drink, and I'll drink it. I just gotta pound out the 4 shots that I have in it. 4 shots of espresso. I think I might need it for today to get through. What's up, Abdullah? Today is looking very rough. I would agree. Not just because we're gapping down, but because of where we're gapping down to. It's like right on the edge. Right, like, so even if we come up here, still might not be able to actually take a call right away. I saw that ZM had, yeah, look at that. I don't know why. Well, I saw some news, but not enough to justify this move here. Does anyone have this news update on Zoom? Let me pull it up. Zoom launches end-to-end encryption for free and paid users globally. Why is that a bullish? I mean, it's a good thing for users for sure. Appreciate, maybe it's the privacy stuff, but it's still kind of like, but you can't really go long here until, oh man, it's just so tough. I mean, like, because right here, this is just like a perfect. So I mean, you can go long to 560. Maybe that's the retrace that would look for. You have decreasing volume actually right here. Do you see that? The decreasing volume on this pullback. That's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting actually. So this 21 day, interesting. 529 will be a trigger to buy, I think 529, and then we can play that all the way, hopefully up to back to 550 ish. Let's see, 529 is this retracement. I kind of like looking at it if it is able to get over there. Yeah, I think it's probably partly COVID news. Tesla, I'm probably not going to touch it, to be honest. It has a lot of noise around it right now. Oops. It has a lot of noise around it, and I mean, I posted my chart over the weekend, and I think it said 390, 395. Something like that. We are like testing this uptrend right here. If we break this uptrend, so like this hammer saved the uptrend for now, but if we close below it, let's see, 406, 390. Yeah, like this would knock a lot of people out of there, scare a lot of people. 390. 395, 360. There's a lot of structural support. Like, I remember it being bought a lot there. But anyway, that's really far away for now. I just don't like it where it's at to trade. It's like getting every morning it gets sold out the open. You see? Sold, 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 sold. It's kind of weird. It's never really done that before in my experience trading it. And then pen looks like a, like, how can it not hold here? There's a lot of run down if it doesn't hold here, in my opinion, especially right here, which there is a gap, a little bit of a gap, all the way down to 50. That doesn't look good. So let's set an alert for down here. All right, so that's that. We're okay. So there's just too many wicks right here to even understand where the price would need to get to in order to look long again. It's like, honestly, it's up here. Like, you want to put it above all those wicks, your alert, because this is where all the sellers are, like in this area. Just put, like, you know, you can put like a little gray rectangle right here. You want them to get above that ish. So that's kind of tough. Like, I mean, it's still 7 points, but this one looks rough too. Why do they have their earnings conference call 4 days before? I don't think that makes sense. That's probably not right. Probably not right. Yeah. All right, shop. Again, this, you know, it's kind of a bear flag-ish type thing. Which, going into earnings, okay, so this is actually on my do not trade list before earnings, 10/29. So we don't even gotta look at it. Maybe we can trade Snow today, but at the same time, I don't know. This thing is like, look at that. What is that? 263. I remember 263 for my. Kind of dangerous here. We slide, we get down here. 167. Well, 174. I mean, this should be bought here at the open. All right, I'm gonna look for some type of candle, buying candle up there, but again, kind of thin, tough. I like team. I think that the team daily looks the best, especially we get over, what is that, 209.73, 210. I think we can get some decent momentum. TWLO is up because they have earnings after the market, so I guess that makes sense. Oh, man, I still don't know. I haven't really picked out what I'm trading yet. I don't see the best setups yet. You know, Lulu had an upgrade actually, and I'm pretty sure their daily chart looks kind of decent too. 336, yeah. I kind of like this one. All right, maybe we'll try Lulu. But like I like this double hammer. Like you see right here, same thing. It's a good sign. Also like right here. Right here, right here. Right here. Just like a good sign that we could be going up more. That's why I look for hammers, because those reversals cannot quite often happen right here on hammers. You see that right there? So if we get a continuation day, meaning we close above the high of yesterday or of Friday, it's a good sign for the market. This is not what we're looking for. But potentially 219. Just gonna set an alert for this too. DAL had call flow and now it is struggling. We're opening. I kind of want to trade Facebook. I do. I got a nice little gap up to 286, but also Baba had their Ant Group IPO'd. And maybe, you know, the market might have been, with all this congestion, might have been waiting for a successful IPO. Hard to, I think right here at 312 is sort of the area. Jeez. DraftKings, gotta wait, still it's not ready yet. FSLY, it's slightly down, but not too bad. Actually, this one, let's see this one. Kind of a, you know, this volume pattern is actually, we could get something here potentially. Jeez, there's like nothing great. Oh, NIO is. Like, there's a lot of confluence right here at 2650. And so honestly, I mean, still the best names that are acting well is Chinese names. Google has earnings 10/29. Apps. What is Grow doing this morning? It's a little bit down, so that's the gap down that we'll have to wait to see if it's confirmed or not. All right, so what am I looking at? I have Lulu, Facebook, NIO, and Snap are the ones that I think I have. What's up, Momo? What's up, Jeff? So I don't see. Wow, that was interesting. Uh-oh. NIO. Jeez. All right. Also, let's pull up SPY here. That's a big gap, you know, 345 to 342. SPY is a little bit better than the Qs. It's true, the earnings run-ups, it's not always, I mean, it's obviously not a home run to get like that there's going to be a run up into earnings. All right, so we really want to stay above 283 on Facebook. We're above 283, we're okay. We can play this momentum game, which happens to be right above the 200 EMA. Jeez. End of month buying. We got a few more days for that. And sometimes that'll happen like literally the last day of the month. So that would be next week's expiration actually. All right, 283 on Facebook. You can see the level 2 data here that we're working with. I can't chase anything right now, but AMD was up actually. That was the best. Ah, shit, I put the wrong thing here. I put at or below. Really? All right, there's some buying. Lulu looks good, actually. So does AMD. It's a long way. I got $2 on that, or we can. I'm saying we can get $2 on that. Some pretty good buying. That's 50 cents ish. Is there earnings coming up as well? Yeah. CM's gonna come right into this thing here. Oh, they're not gonna give me a chance, huh? Snap is down, Facebook is down, NIO is coming up here. Alright, I think that this is AMD is the in play. They're not letting people into this AMD name. Oops. Wow. All right, so we got 540 on tap for Zoom. Potentially. I can't decide whether to trade Zoom or AMD right now. Baba's also over 312 right now. Oh, look at that. Right when my signal came up. I'm going to wait a hot sec before jumping into any of these names. D-Dog, nice. Okay. All right, we got some buy-in coming in. Jeez, AMD's tearing it up. It's not going to let me in here, is it? Please come back down around 83. Jeez, it's not gonna come down. I have this, not this rule, but I basically am not supposed to be buying when it's like this far up. There's been a couple days where all right, so Zoom retraced. NIO looks good. Baba, where'd it go? 312. Geez, AMD. I remember there was this one day where AMD didn't let anyone in, and it went up 8% that day. Let's see. We got 88. Very, very close to the sort of price action that we have here, actually. The problem is I buy one and then it retraces and I can get a much better entry. But it's not letting anyone in. Like, you just want to see one red candle and then people are gonna Jesus. Greg is up over 21. It negated that candle, actually. That's pretty good. Might have to monitor that. Wow, it's just gone up $1 since I've been watching it. Oh, we got a little bit of a fuck. All right, so now before it was 83, now it's 83.75 entry-ish. But it's not looking, I hate it when they do this. Actually, Lulu's about to go here too. 30, 50. All right, just a small size there. We'll come back to it around here. Oh, there's a little pullback. What's Facebook doing? Facebook 283 is stuck right now. All right, we're gonna have to do something here. We'll start out slow. We'll start out slow. This is a good setup, I think. This one over this. Let's see, to 10. Yeah, the daily looks good, but Zoom is strong. I should have got it on the pullback. Yeah, Zoom, the 529 was gonna bring 540, and now that we're at 540, we're gonna have to wait a little bit again. But AMD is still strong. Lulu, a little bit of a rejection at 340. I still want to get in on this. This is a nice inside candle here. Oh, no, not anymore. But it's still looking decent here. There's still a lot of buyers, I believe. And we can get all the way up to 86 on this push, which would be a nice win to start out Monday. I like starting out Mondays with a win, which is why I don't like buying too early. All right, here we go. Let's try to get this. All right, a little bit more of an ad. Facebook coming alive. Lulu got a little Momo candle. D-Dog looking good, actually. Let's switch there. Yep, nice. We are now profitable on this trade. We're gonna go for the 105 magnet and exit our trade there. This is a little bit of a 3-bar actually, so we're gonna see what we can do here. We're up. Yeah, Lulu's down a little bit. That rejection candle was strong. Was that the 105 touch? I don't think so. I think we get, okay, I see. I still think we got a little bit more there. Facebook is coming alive too here. I'm watching Facebook for this break. It's a nice little bounce on the 5-minute chart. I think AMD is given a gift here. Like, well, SPY is turning after that little bounce. Yeah. I don't like the way the Lulu's looking right now. At all. It's not on my screen right now, but all right, so I said 83.75. We're almost there on AMD. Day trading annealing. I'm sorry, I don't speak German. Lulu ugly. Damn. Wow, that's so that reversal candle really sucked the life out of everything. It's okay, we're gonna wait a hot sec, but I don't like that look. Yeah, so SPY is down 1.15%, and the Qs are actually outperforming here. Good to note. Oh, BABA. Shoot, we missed it. We missed it. And D-Dog pulled back as well. The IPO on BABA will all right, let's see if we can add another here. Oh god, it bumped right when I pressed buy. I think the IPO on BABA is gonna give it some legs today. This is a breakout though. So 317, 323. Facebook just broke its morning range. It's gonna go for that gap fill 286. Amazon's actually up 1%. Yeah, I probably should have exited at that candle on D-Dog for my swings, but I think we got a good ad here on AMD. When the name is pushing up like that in the morning, not giving any entry, I mean, like, it's definitely not a sign of the top at all. That doesn't look good. Where did Baba go? Come back. Facebook also put in a reversal candle. Strong move, Docu. That's sort of the... I had a trigger on it this morning, actually. Jeez. I think our Lulu play is the one that's hurting us, yeah. DraftKings, I still think 39 might be coming. SPY doesn't look good. Docu is strong. Zoom is basing over. Oh, there it is. There's a little bounce. I 550 retrace, pretty likely on Zoom. Let's see, on this name, we got that nice break of the trend line with continuation here. When are our earnings? 1027? That's on aftermarket, okay. Yeah, it does seem kind of COVID related. Come on, AMD. In that case, that means Netflix should be doing something, right? Look at Roku. Stopped right at that supply zone that I drew this morning. P10 also rejected right at that mark that I had written. Look at that. Netflix could go. Could see it. Facebook, AMD, Lulu. Nice AMD Hive day. I like to see that. The question is, like, what am I... Let's see. 37. Okay. Nice. That's good. What's not good is D-Dog anymore. I should have exited. This is a good ad right here. Great ad, Josh. Now we're gonna have to deal with D-Dog not being... It went from up 20% to down 20%. Probably should have just exited that one. It didn't quite get to 105 though, which is where I wanted to exit. It went 104.5. Unfortunate. Look at that AMD candle. Oh man, AMD is hot. It didn't want to let people in this morning. And you know, when it pulled back, I said, you know, 83.75, and we got to 83.83. So I think it can go 86 here quite easily. 85.5, maybe less. Yeah. I added another one. The average up is something that I'm still learning. But people who are better than me at trading have told me that it's profitable, so I'm gonna believe them. Yeah, Docu, man, it's insane. The COVID names are back. I think Netflix looks really good too, actually. Like, it can easily go to right here, 505, which is like 10 points away still. Yeah, 503. Like, I don't think we're gonna stop here. I have a lot. I'm just wary of opening up so many names that we'll have to get ditched if we turn the wrong way. But keys are pushing AMD high day again. I think the Netflix play is possible, actually. This is the pattern that I was looking for, this green red green combination, and now we're doing great with it. Lulu is almost over 3. Come on, baby. Don't reject there. Lulu, we need it over... I mean, Apple is underperforming its peers right now. But that looked decent, actually. Right here, 116 on Apple. That's it's coming up, actually. 116.75. Amazon is hot. We opened above. Not really moving right now. Yeah, this is a stay-at-home push for sure. I just think they're a little bit late. Tesla, wow, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. 411 to 421. That's good for the indices. It's kind of interesting. Right out of that 413 print. $425 is coming. Wow, that's a strong push right there for sure. Yeah, I think it's a good risk reward to go SPY calls right now. Let's see, we have 343. Not much happening. We gotta wait to see if we can fill these SPY calls. Amazon is running. Amazon is going. Wow. Wowie. How much are the contracts though? Holy $9,000. That's a lot of money. All right, this might be a mistake, but I'm gonna eat my words later. Watch. I just think the risk reward is pretty good here. AMD's slowing down. We're pretty heavily invested right now. All right, where is Amazon going? Right up here, 33.20. The 3700s are 10. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. But it's strong right now. The high premiums will keep a lot of retailers out. You know? We're sitting on an egg right now. We're just waiting for AMD to pop. Wow, Amazon is so strong. The 3-day move on Amazon potential here is pretty strong too. The buyers kind of are not showing up in AMD right now, or like it's not. You see these wicks right here? It's not the same as it was earlier. So we're still chilling, but Plug is actually doing well. Okay, I guess if I'm trading, let's see what this is. I'm kind of scared to look. Oh my goodness, the 3600s have a 14 delta. What the heck? Freaking $1,000 theta burn on Amazon overnight. That's why it's like absolutely necessary that you get in on a pullback. If you don't, you're gonna get burned to death. Still pushing. All right, SPY. Come on, baby. I like to see that. I should have added down here. It touched my drop and go level, which is aka the level that I should have entered at. Too good. Yo, Amazon is going. Oh my goodness. The keys are green. And Tesla's at 425. Yeah, NIO is really interesting to me. It's what you want to see. SPY, baby, come on. We're up a meager 12% on this call. These calls here. Going for 344. And then we'll be happy. I think it should get up to 344. $343.75 with this candle here. We're gonna struggle against this area though. Actually, Urgh. Tough. I'm liking my positions less and less now. Especially this Lulu position. But there's still some way to go on Lulu from what I can tell. Same thing with AMD. I'm just a little bit early, I think. Again, per usual, get out early and leave too early, or get in early and leave too early. Amazon is really tempting me here, as usual. It is the tempter. It always sucks me into trading it. What are we gonna do here? I still think we can get up there. Zoom calming down here. The fader. That's what I'm worried about. On a lot of these names, the fade. Amazon is definitely the strongest name out of the Fangs right now. A lot of these names are set up for a good hourly candle next. Oh, this would be the worst if we just like chopped around the rest of today. Let's see, Lulu and D-Dog. D-Dog, this was up 20%, and I didn't exit. AMD, it was super strong in the first 15 minutes, and now we've calmed down. Lulu's calmed down. We're waiting for that bounce again, I guess. Here. Amazon is flagging. Interesting. We're checking to see what spy. I don't. What's weird is the stay-at-home names are fading as well. So like the push that happened in the morning for stay-at-homes, it's not happening right now anymore. The fade potential would suck. like on AMD, for example, right now. We're gonna have to get out of this trade if it gets back up here. 85. I believe. Fade. Fade. It's all fading. Zoom, fade. Daki is a little bit stronger. Apple's a little bit stronger, actually. It's not fading. Fade, fade. Yuck. Lots of faders. I don't like that. Yeah, the keys are back to negative. And Facebook is getting stuck right here. Really stuck. Oh, I said I was going to short snap at the 44 mark. And I forgot about it. Oops. We have zero positive trades so far, and this Lulu trade is failing me here. But the chart looks good on a longer term level, and Apple is being stronger up here than a lot of its other counterparts, which is weird because Amazon was the one that was being strong. So kind of a baton passing thing. Like Lulu just gapped down again. Urgh. The Lulu trade is gonna eat me right now. Like it has an intraday gap. Like look at that. It's weird. It's weird how it's switching like this. Like Amazon was stronger price action wise. Now Apple's stronger. Amazon has 1.3 million shares traded. That's a kind of a lot for it right now. I like the flag here though on Amazon. So Lulu is putting me on its back, or putting me on my back, and then this D-Dog play. But other than that, like, Facebook and AMD are still okay. SPY is still okay. I think Grudge is now down. Down 3%. Interesting. All right, SPY, you can do it. I believe. I don't know. Let's see, Zoom maybe. I don't like the fact that it gave back this much after that move. It should have held up here. 535. AMD as well. I guess it is kind of holding up here. Around 84. So it's not the worst. You kind of want it to hold here, though. I mean, you definitely want it to hold here. It's a weird place for it to stop. It should have stopped at 86. So that leads me to believe there's some unresolved. But look at these wicks on SPY. It's someone is selling, which is super annoying. Like, these wicks are definitely not good for what I'm trying to do right now. We're getting owned by SPY right now. Which includes AMD and Lulu, which we bought earlier. Getting owned. Jeez, these candles are insane. On SPY, it's like these 50-cent wicks. What happened to all the buyers here? Where'd you go? Where did you go? As long as we're chopping around here in SPY, it's not worth me selling it right now. Because there's no confirmation either way. You know? I think this Lulu is do or die here. On this one. Gonna add at the high of yesterday. Filled the gap. So, like I said, do or die here. If we get below 334-ish, we're out. 334, yeah.
It's been a long time in coming, but now the announcement can be made.
Because I think we gap filled, right? Like, yeah, we gapped up and now we gap filled. So this is a good candle to do that on what I just did. AMD needs to hold this candle right here. Right there. 83.50. 42. Oh no, SPY. Why SPY? The rejections right here, the wicks were unfortunate. All right, Lulu, now or never. Damn it. It's not good. Wow, really? Red, green to red. The gap up. He couldn't even hold that. It could not hold that. It's not good. That was a sizable L. $500. You know, right here, when it retraced this, it made a higher high for a second, and then like this candle right here. But once this candle came through, probably should have sold, and now SPY broke the low of the day. This fade is real. Real. Wow. The L's. Oh, you know what? I should have waited for a bounce instead of selling there. I should have waited for it to bounce back up to 342. Oh, wait. Yeah, I bought it back at the same price, so it's kind of dumb. I'm gonna wait for it to retrace up here to 342 before exiting it. As you can see, we're down $1,500 right now, and mainly because SPY didn't break resistance. I haven't sold AMD yet. I'm still waiting for it to see if I just don't like this. Is a terrible candle, actually. SPY and SPY. Like the way everything is faded right here. Zoom, Amazon. Sorry, I sneezed. I'm still waiting for. Let's see. 283 on back test here. Interesting. Wow, this selling pressure. It's a pretty hard fade. 340.20 coming. Baba's kind of holding up here a little bit. That was a big fade. That was a 2.5 point fade. The Lulu Gap Up upgrade into red was it's really dirty, especially when the hourly looks so good. But it looks, 332. Nah. The legs under this rally definitely got cut out from under it. None of this looks good on my, especially the way that it was bought up and then immediately sold off. We've taken 1, 2, 3, 4 L's today. The D-Dog one especially was unfortunate because I didn't sell at the candle because I was like, Now that rejection just looks super dirty. Four times 1.5, 600. We still got some bullish divergence in AMD a little bit. Yeah, SPY. SPY's gonna put in a bear flag here, probably, unfortunately. Unless we caught this range from, yeah, Thursday. We've just been getting sold all up in this. Facebook looks the strongest out of all the names that I know I've been saying different names look strong. I don't know what to make of that actually, when all these, there's no such thing as relative strength right now. Like nothing is. I mean, you have the names that are green, obviously, but different names are showing up on the tape as being relatively strong. First it was AMD, then it was Amazon, then it was Apple, now it's Facebook. It's just really kind of a good way to confuse people who try to read that. I probably could have saved money by, so like, exiting Lulu when it broke even after. Lulu bounced on the 200. After it didn't go, like it broke. So let me pull it up. So after it broke below this candle here, I think I had said that I'm gonna wait for it to bounce before selling it, and actually I think I got a little bit too optimistic when it broke the high of day here, and I stopped looking at it because I was like, oh, if it breaks the high of day, it's no longer a reject below. Like this candle doesn't offer a reject candle, become a reject. It negates the rejection here. But obviously it didn't negate the rejection. It just took a couple candles for it to work out. And the rejection happened here. So right here I was even after buying around here, 340 for the breakout to 350. And then I had to sell like right around here. So I could have sold. Yeah, I didn't want to sell. I could have sold here, I guess, but I didn't want to sell before this candle. But we had this really awkward gap down. Look at this. A 40-point gap down. It's kind of weird. DraftKings getting owned. I don't like the bear flags anywhere. It doesn't look good anywhere. Fuck. What to do here? Trying to figure out how much to sell into the flag. Like, should I sell half and then wait, or should I sell all of it and wait? I'm leaning towards selling all of it, to be honest, but I'm gonna kick myself if we recover. Like if we just end up chopping. I feel like I have to wait for it to break the Thursday low before selling everything. But DraftKings getting owned. 170, 270. It's kind of hard to judge. I mean, like, this is not a good... I mean, like, the bounce is not that great. It's on decreasing volume here. I feel like I can lighten up on some of it, at least. As long as D-Dog stays above 98, I'm going to hold it. Yeah, that's a reversal candle again. We're bear flagging for days. Shit. Yeah, dude, the longer dated. I mean, like, I had those Facebook were Novembers. I should be using longer dated as well. Yeah, definitely with ER. This is the most I've been down in like a long time, actually. I have not been down this much for a while. Good thing I didn't chase Amazon, huh? Lots of names red now. Facebook, Adobe. NIO. Still waiting on, let's see. These bear flags are rough. 30, 40, 20. Yeah, Facebook is lower now. We drop below this, gonna have to exit everything. I mean, just because of the structural break here with the bear flag, potential for a much bigger sell-off. A much bigger one. And the fact that AMD has given back so much of this. Wow, AMD just completely demolished everything from this morning. can fill this gap here. Like, what is this candle? 827. D-Dog is holding above 100 still, but AMD is wrecked. I just see a lot of red on my screen. Oh god, this thing, the morning Mondays are that buying in the morning on. Look at AMD, the sell. Oops, I dropped my glasses. Like Amazon was, it's down 60 points from where it was at now. Yeah, bull trappy, and I fell for it like a noob. Look at that number. My heart hurts. Let's see. The AMD Lulu Spy. Those are the 3 trades that I've made. All of them have lost me basically like what I lose max per trade. Around 300 each. Or sorry, around like 400 each. A little bit more. OBJ tore his ACL. Sad. I saw that yesterday. I wouldn't throw them. I'm not frustrated yet. Now, if we were to recover the high of day and I ended up buying up there and then it sold off again, then I would throw my glasses. So I'm not going to do that. Instead, I just got to wait. But the negation of this candle is pretty significant here. He did make the tackle. My watch list is getting progressively redder. And Dita, let's see. I think the keys are just, look at that. Oh, that is brutal. That's really brutal. Like I've almost never seen this type of candle before. And now it's about to turn into the death candle. That is a death candle right there. Because we drop below this, we have all the way down to... What did I say in my tweet? I said, 279.50. Yeah, right here. I mean, like, at this point, it's gonna happen with this candle, but... I think the Grove daily candle also doesn't look good. Like, yeah. Right below. Fatty reversal. I still think 39 is going to come on DraftKings. At that point, we'll have to be watching. If I hedge here and we just bounce, you guys got to hedge at the right time. The 283... We're definitely going lower. Jeez. I know y'all are telling me to wait to sell this, but that's not how I... Once it breaks that low there, it can go much further. I have it on my other screen. That's why. Same thing with this one. Let's see what we're... Still haven't broken 99 yet. I'll hold that one. But this doesn't look good. Wow, every time I've live streamed the past like 3 times, it's been not good. But I mean, like, the whole month of October has not been good for me. I mean, like, it's just been shitty trading with this election. I only have a D-Dog left. But everything is looking worse and worse. Like, look at these days. Oh, it hurts my heart. You can't even really buy the dip either because the rallies are just have no momentum to them. Dang, that fade on the Qs is insano. Where did it turn around at? Like, that is a really big, from oversold 85 points to... Oh my god, VIX is up 12. What the heck? We're about to have to exit everything here. VIX is up really high. Painful. Look at Amazon. It went from up 2%. Now it's it just got destroyed. I mean, when VIX is up this much, it's a problem. SPY going down to, what was the 338? Yeah. Really rough fade. Yeah, I agree. I can't, you can't hedge until it bounces. It's, you just missed it, or I missed it too. I'm just saying in general. What a reversal. Look at this. We went from oversold 90 points to overbought 90 RSI to oversold 12. Very few times have I ever seen that. Price action is terrible. I mean, if you are selling every rip, it's good for you, for sure. I need to buy longer dated calls on every name at this point, because it's just not worth the. Almost everything on my watch list is red now. After Docu was strong with The question is, with VIX up, can I buy the dip? It's up 14% now. I don't know. Qs are below their pivot. It's just like this price action is so sad. You know, we have this gap right here. Oh, we just filled it actually. 280.11 point something like that. $280.25. That's kind of interesting. We're just gonna get, like, every time we rip, we're gonna get sold off into before the I think until the election. It's just the way, like, Amazon is down now, back to kind of crazy.
Lemonade was a popular drink and it still is. I get more props and stunts than Bruce Willis.
The VIX, it's up 14%. All right, y'all. Well, it looks like the morning price action has been established, and we had a pretty nasty sell-off. There were a lot of sell signals early that I didn't follow because there was a potential that we chop instead of just completely dumping below it. But now, like, you know, dip buying is not my forte. It's not something that I do that well. I'm much better buying breakouts than anything else. And so this sort of price action is very difficult for me to navigate sometimes, to be honest. I trading a range, like, I can do it, but with the VIX up 14% now, 13%, I guess, going down a little bit, it's very difficult to navigate, I think. Trading pre-election is so hard. Just gotta trade longer dated, I guess, and smaller sizes, and take very quick profits. Like on DDOG, when I saw that profit, should have took it. Close enough to 105 to take. Chasing AMD, like, I don't know. I feel like that was still like a decent play with how strong it was. There were signs that it was failing early, but hard to trust a lot of these bounces. We're down almost 2% though. Bounce on the 61 retrace. We should retrace up to here a little bit and then fall more. 340.2. Unless we fell through that without stopping. I really am looking forward to making this October review because unlike my, I think it's like obviously it's fun or whatever to review when you're gaining, but I really enjoy reviewing the moments when I'm kind of lost because I learn a lot more reviewing those moments than anything else. And October has been a really hard month. I mean, I think so like going into today I was up around $2,000 and now I'll be definitely not up $2,000 in the month. I'll be down. So the 50 EMA is 338, sort of around right here. Let's see. I was up 1,800 and now definitely not. So we're back to where we started for October. Yeah, we're getting sold off right into a lot of different supports here. The Qs, so we're good. So the lower bound of what I tweeted this morning, 338 and 279.50. That's the level that I'm expecting some type of stability or something. VIX is up 15% though. Yeah, a lot of people are going to be waiting to buy until after the election. I'll wait till the end of the day to sell that. I don't know why I would sell it in the middle of the day before we reach some sort of equilibrium. VIX is up 15% now. What is the circuit breaker on SPY? I think it's 7% though, so that's kind of far. Like, yeah, it's 322. I mean, we got 16 more points for that to actually hit. No one wants to buy into this election, dude. Even on earnings, even on names with earnings coming up, it's really interesting. I've never traded through an election before. Like a presidential election. I didn't trade through the 2016 election. I was not trading then. It would be interesting to go back test some of that actually and see a little bit of what it looked like, but I think I remember that it sort of dipped and then rallied the next few days. Yeah, here it is. So leading up into the election, the September 9 all the way through basically the Friday before election day, we just saw no buyers. And then we just rallied for the entire next 4 months. Gotta remember this chart here. Two 10-16. All right, so SPY hit my my line. Q's hit my line as well. I'm gonna screenshot this. All right, let's go look at some other. I mean, it's different when. I think it's different when. You know, you have a president who is like you already know. Where is it at? Wow, this is kind of annoying to trade too. All right, so here's the election for 2012. Yeah, 9/14. I mean, basically, it took us an entire month, 2 months to recover. Can I go back a little bit more? Oh, wait. I mean, 08's kind of different, but... Yeah, 08's a little bit different. Lots of lines. This is why I don't look at SPY on my... Too many lines. I think I can delete this one because... Well, see, it's still kind of useful here. What is the blue one? In 2016, I voted for the first time. I was 18. All right, y'all. Well, it's 10:30 about, and this is the morning range that we're gonna work with until the volume comes back in, I believe. I still would like to see 27950 on the keys, but I'm gonna end the stream here. You can see that it wasn't a good day today at all. Probably my let me check. I can check to see when the last day I had like this was. I mean, October 7, or sorry, yeah, October 7, but before that, September 2nd. Maybe like once a month I have a day like this. But thanks for being here. I appreciate it. I appreciate you watching, the support. It's really not easy to trade before the election at all, like at all. So I'm still learning how to adjust my strategies during the selection period, and I will keep doing so this week for sure. I'm gonna review a lot of what I was doing and figure out, like, maybe like just and like looking for supply zones above into the morning push and trying to find a fade. It's the best move because we that happened here, it happened, and here it happened. I mean, it's only twice, but here everything's getting sold off though after a morning push. No follow through, not yet at least. But thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you want to support the stream. I appreciate it. I hope y'all have a great day. Yeah, I'm hoping. Yeah, I mean, like, it'll be over 10 days. In the meantime, what do I do for 10 days? You gotta try to find a strategy that's working. I haven't found a strategy that works in this time frame. So that's what I'm going to be looking for after I end the stream today. But thanks all. Appreciate it. Talk more later. Peace.